Hey everybody, welcome back to Magic Orthodoxy. My name is David and this is a deck review. Today we're going to look at the new Tally-Ho Turtlebacks from Jackson Robinson and Kings Wild. Hey, if you don't know, the Tally-Ho brand, it's been a standard, it's been a staple just for about 100 years with the United States Playing Card Company. And Jackson has been given this really great opportunity from them to be one of the first people, one of the first designers in just their long, illustrious history to redesign or reimagine kind of the look and feel of the Tally-Ho playing card from the ground up. There's all kinds of new things that I want to look at with this deck, and if you're familiar with the Tally-Ho brand, you're going to notice these right off the bat. First, just taking a look at the tuck case, we have a brand new iconic tuck case. It's totally new. It's a beautiful new look. It's yellow on the front. It says Kings Wild Project, the finest quality playing cards right there on the front. It says embossed finish Tally-Ho playing cards number 13. On the sides, it says United States Playing Card Company on both sides. The bottom has a little bit of ad copy about Kings Wild and Kings Wild Project. And the back design has this new design of the turtleback, and it's kind of reminiscent of the Tally-Ho Circleback, and it just has a little bit more embellishment, a little bit more of a modern feel. It's kind of taking the icon of the original back design and kind of revamping it for 2014, and I think it's a really beautiful done deck. There's also a tiny number 13 here on the tuck flap as well as the Kings Wild custom seal. The inside on the flaps say number 13 on here and here. And yeah, that's pretty much it for the tuck case. Now let's take a look at these cards. The card quality on these, you're going to get a retail stock. They do have air cushion embossing, and they are done with a Q1 quality control, which is the United States Playing Card Company's finest set of controls. And this deck is traditionally cut. Now, I don't always often review traditionally cut decks because there are just not that many of them. And so if you don't know, a traditional cut means that when the cards are punched, when they're cut at the manufacturer, the blade enters the face of the card here. So it's cutting this way, and it's cutting to the back. That means your soft side, or your rounded edge, is going to be the face of the card, and the sharp edge, or the burr, is now the back side of the card. So what does that mean? Well, it means when you do a table faro, it'll happen right out of the box without any sort of breaking in the deck. A one-handed faro could be done with the cards facing down, and a two-handed faro should be done starting from the face of the deck. Handling the cards, if you're handling the deck after a riffle shuffle, it depends on the cutting process used, because while cards are riffled from the thumbs, right, traditionally cut cards are contacting the thumbs with the soft rounded edge. So the contact between your fingerprints and the cards will be softer, and it should lend to a more fluid riffle shuffle. But that depends on the ability of you. So if you'd like to learn more about cut, stock, or finish, you can click the link in the description. Again, the back design is kind of similar to the original Tally-Ho Circleback, but it does have a Kings Wild kind of modern feel to it. You feel just like the little flippers on the turtle going off the tops and bottom there, kind of look more like skis. You have a flower pattern that's in all four sides, and if you notice, the design breaks the border and thus creates a thinner border look. I mean, it already does have a thin border, but just to push the design towards the edges like this, kind of breaking the border, it creates a thinner border feel, and it looks especially nice in fans. With this deck, you're also going to get a couple of extras, the first of which is you're going to get a double backer, and it's a double colored backer. So you have a blue on one side and a red on the other, which would be great for a color changing deck routine. You're also going to get a gaff reveal card. It is the King of Diamonds, and in this hand right here, the king is holding a tiny 3 of clubs, and so that would make a really cool reveal. You're also going to get a Tally-Ho Kings Wild Ace of Spades. So it says Kings Wild 2014 Kings Wild Project, designed by Jackson Robinson, and it is that old vintage traditional United States Playing Card Company classic look, and so it's just a gorgeous Ace of Spades. And you're going to get 2 jokers. Now you're going to get a full-size black and white and a full-size color, but the thing that Jackson did with this is he kind of married 2 different jokers together. This is a combination of the original Tally-Ho fox hunting joker. If you remember what he looks like. He's kind of raising his arm, and he's got a whip in his hand, and he's shouting "Tally ho" in the fox hunt. And Jackson also had kind of a special place in his heart for the Dundreary Joker from the US 606 Congress deck. And so what he did was he took that Joker and the Tally Ho Joker, and he kind of married them together and kind of created this one unique new King's Wild Joker for this special release, and I think it is a wonderful addition. Another thing that's new in this Tally Ho edition is Jackson's choice of font and pips. If you notice, his pips are a little chunkier, the red's a little deeper, and then his font in the corner a little more blocky and a little less serif. Hey everybody, just wanted to steal the camera real quick just to give you a closer look at some of these cards. Here you have the blue back design and a couple of the aces, so you can see both the font and pip. Here's your brand new Tally Ho King's Wild Ace of Spades and our Dundreary Joker. And here's our King's Wild Gaff, as well as the backside of the red double backer. With the Tally Ho's, you're also getting a brand new standard set of court cards. These King's Wild courts have never been seen before, and Jackson has redesigned each one of the classic courts that you are familiar with. He's redesigned them from the ground up, and these will be, going forward, his new staple in any of his original King's Wild decks. Here's a close-up of the brand new King's Wild court cards, just to give you an idea of what these beautiful new pieces of art look like in Jackson Robinson's brand new deck. Well, that's pretty much it for this deck review. As always, we recommend that you like this video just to stay up to date on the latest in cards and card magic. If you'd like to purchase a Tally Ho deck, you can visit kingswildproject.com and pick one up. I believe they're only $10. If you'd like to follow me on social media, you can find me at twitter.com/magicorthodoxy and facebook.com/magicorthodoxy. Thanks. Bye.